From Television City in Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen, Sonny and Cher.
Did you say I've got a lot to learn?
So much I can't even tell you.
Don't you think I'm trying not to learn?
This is a perfect spot to learn. Teach me tonight.
Woo! Starting with the ABC of it, right down to the XYZ of it.
Help me solve the mystery of it. Teach me tonight.
Whoa! The sky's a blackboard high above you. If a shooting star goes by,
I'm the star to right above you. A million times across the sky.
one thing isn't very clear, my love. Should the teacher stand so near, my love? Graduation's almost here, my love. Teach me tonight.
Teach me tonight.
Teach me tonight.
Teach me tonight.
The sky's a blackboard high above you. If a shooting star goes by,
I use the star to right above you. 1,000 times across the sky.
one thing isn't very clear, my love. Should the teacher stand so near, my love? Graduation's almost here, my love.
Teach me tonight.
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 Teach me tonight. Thank you very much. Thank you. That was a nice song. I like
Thank
that
you.
song. That song was before your time. That was in my time when I was a little boy.
Right. You know what? You look like a basketball player when you sing serious, when you're really singing the sky. So.
The way that we used to do it when we wanted
In
to
the old days?
ease out a note in the old days, yeah. Although I look, well, how old would you say I look?
42?
Although I look 42, well, I'm
What's the matter? Are you molting or something?
Eat-
All these little hairs.
Usually I do that to you.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't done that to you in a long time.
Yeah. What were you in your former life? A vacuum cleaner?
Hey, you're really hot tonight.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, by the way, Cher, I hope they didn't notice, but you stumbled when you came out and you embarrassed me, so don't do that. You have a tendency to do that. She was
Stumble?
Yeah, you did that. I used to watch your show, and I noticed you stumbled a lot on your show when you came out alone. Where'd you come out on, a big tongue? What was that runway thing that you
It was
came
just
out?
a long piece of runway that shot out into
It
the
didn't
audience.
work well or something. It didn't. When you came out and did those monologues where you threw your hair back a lot. Hey, how you doing? Everybody okay? Is it over yet? Is it over? Actually, it was a nice show. It was just missing one little thing.
We've only got an hour, so I won't go into what your show is missing.
Did you see my show?
Once.
Once. That's the only. You only looked at it once.
Yeah.
How'd you like it? Well, it got better
What?
than the one you saw. What'd you see? The first one?
I saw the last one.
Oh. Well, they tell me you're a sex symbol. And they tell me that you're the sex symbol of the show.
Only by default.
Well, you don't have to be so modest, Cher. I mean, after all, no, we're just teasing. You know, it's interesting because, you see, Cher is the sex symbol of the show, and it's structured that way. I mean, you can see everything. So, I mean, right away, that would make you the sex symbol of the show. If I started taking this stuff off, what would I be?
A short, naked Italian.
I'm sure there are some men who find you sexy. I'm sure there are.
I'm sure there are some men who find you sexy.
See, I don't mind her little jokes because, well, folks, I'm very confident in my own sex appeal. And I know I have it, and I've learned to live with it. And for instance, I know that when I know when I've got it, and I've got it. When I walk in a restaurant or a bar, well, I don't go in bars that often, but when I walk in restaurants, elegant restaurants where people are supposed to be sedate and quiet, women start to scream, actually scream, and squeal. There's a big commotion whenever I do that.
Right, it's because after 3 drinks, you go into the ladies' room.
Cher, then let's talk about the mail we're getting. You want to talk about that?
Sure.
I mean, since the divorce, well, I'm the single swinger now, you know. I mean, I think you'll agree there's a marked difference in the letters we each get.
That's true. Yours are all in crayon. Now, it's really silly to stand up here and argue because obviously you're
really
very proud of your sex appeal, and I
am.
certainly don't want to take anything away from you.
Well, that's not what you said in court. I would just like to get one thing straight. The first time you saw me, you were impressed, right?
Yes,
I mean,
I was also young.
I walked into that restaurant there, and you saw me in my black sweater with the gold watch.
Yes.
And, well, I hate to get sentimental, Cher, but I saw the look on your face, and I knew what you were thinking.
Yes, I thought that's the weirdest little guy I've ever seen in my entire life.
Well, I'm not ashamed to admit my true feelings, Cher. I took one look, and it was love.
Right, with my roommate, Melissa.
This is really amazing. I mean, it really is. After all these years, you are still jealous of Melissa? And look, Cher, we've been married, divorced, you remarried, and you're still jealous? Boy, when they fall for the bones, they really fall.
All right, Sonny, I will admit that I used to be jealous of Melissa, and, well, I thought you were a real sharp, sexy little guy, you know.
Thank you.
If you could control yourself, you are still probably one of the sharpest, sexiest guys on television.
Thank you very much.
Right.
That's one of the nicest things you've said lately. And
That's
since
probably the only nice thing I've said lately.
Probably. And since you're being so honest, I'd like to be as honest with you. In all the years we've been dating, in the years we were married, there was something I always wanted to say to you, but I could never get up the nerve to say it, and I guess I just didn't have the courage.
Well, son, you know, you could go ahead now and say it.
You wouldn't mind?
No.
No? Okay. Do you still have Melissa's phone number?
It's the Sonny and Cher Show. Starring David Steinberg, sampling a gourmet on. Shields and Yarnell in The Olympic Bride Put. And special guest star Tina Turner, breaking in Sonny's elevator suppose. And Ted Ziegler, giving up smoking. All this and more tonight on the Sonny and Cher Show.